42 northern youth groups have endorsed the ban on open grazing in the country. The Northern Youth disclosed this after its 27th Delegates Conference in Yola, the Adamawa state capital, on Saturday. Southern governors at penultimate week issued a ban on open grazing in the southern part of the country. Addressing journalists in Yola, the national chairman of Northern Youth Leaders Forum, Comrade Elliot Afio, also condemned the minister Justice and Attorney General Abubakar Malami for his utterance on the ban on open grazing. He said, "We have taken time to study the communique issued by the southern governors, especially on the ban on open grazing. We want to state clearly that open grazing has been the greatest threat to the environment of the northern region and also a major threat to the security of lives and property in the entire country. To the ban on open grazing, we call for the establishment of herders commission or agency to cater to the needs of the herders." We also condemn the statement credited to the Attorney General of the Federation on the ban on open grazing. We therefore appeal to the President to caution his ministers and aides who, despite being in government for 6 years, are still having opposition mentality. Afio also described that NYLF would unveil its endorsed candidate for Nigeria's presidency in 2023 on June 5th, 2021. By next month, they are going to be unveiling the Nigeria's presidency in 2023 candidates. Okay. Well, whether you endorse it or you don't endorse it, or your own region, you can do whatever you like with your own region. Maybe this is a statement just to curry favor from the southerners. It's your own cup of tea if you want to continue with your open grazing, because I know all this reversal or this youth turn that people are making is not for it's for something, and that's why they say, oh, they like it, they want to use that to curry the favor from the southern part of the country. Well, it's unfortunate. Well, Honorable Justice Adewale Thompson, 1969, judgment on open grazing, suit number AB 26 slash 66. I think that's the what Akeredolu was even really talking about, and that justice that did that, Adewale that did that, is still standing. Honorable Justice Adewale Thompson, 17th April 1969, suit number AB slash 26 slash 66 at Abeokuta Division of the High Court say, I do not accept the contention of the defendant that a custom exists which imposes an obligation on the owner of farm to fence his farm whilst the owner of cattle allow his cattle to wander like pests and cause damage. And yes, and also such a custom, if it exists, it is unreasonable, and I hold that it is repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience, and therefore unforceable, in that it is highly unreasonable to impose the burden of fencing a farm on the farmer without the corresponding obligation on the cattle owner to fence in his cattle. Sequence to that, I banned open grazing, for it is inimical to peace and tranquility, and the cattle owners must fence or ranch their animals for peace to reign in these communities. This information should be shared widely so that state governors should be aware of it. It is not known that anybody appealed against this decision. So in law, any open grazing is violation of the law. State governors should set up task forces that will enforce this law and arrest offenders. And that is what Akeredolu is standing on. So the Malami did not know all of these things. Of course, he should have known where they stand. They are not just a patriotic at all. They are not professional in their jobs. They are just partisan. And you can say there is a bigotry person. You can imagine, a man who is tribalistic and is coming to tell us that he is the Attorney General. Even without being told, is it even nice? Don't we have people who are into animal husbandry, those who are into farming, those who have poultry? You just go and be doing whatever you like. You see, at their level, they have not learned nothing, and it's a deliberate. They think they can cow everybody. No, it's not going to go well. Somebody from the north is saying that that judgment is outdated. By who? Was it reversed? Someone said, okay, shut your mouth if you don't know what to say. And It is not a threat to North for children. Congratulate the governor when their own youth could not do so. It is handshake across the frontier, which will continue. Southern youth always know how to inflame the politics. That is maturity. Not all Fulani are S-men. Not all Northerners are Fulani. Not all Northerners are Muslims. Not all Fulani are Muslims. Not all Muslims support open grazing. The hate on everything North is not justifiable. The president is from the North, but that doesn't mean the North enjoys the dividend of democracy more than everyone. We all suffer poverty and insecurity just like anyone else. People should be judged by the content of their character, not by their tribe, religion, or ethnicity. But most of the people always come from that side. They are always on the same page. Hardly you see anyone that will say things the way they ought to be said. Well, but they all keep supporting Buhari and their terrorist leaders, and that is what annoys us. Even when they know that Buhari is a failure, they still continue to shout, say Baba. That is it. And most of them, I've never seen anyone that will just say, oh, this is the way it ought to be. Majority of them, and they overshadow very few, or maybe one or two. When you have let's say, for example, you have 1 million people, and about almost 998,000 are on the same page. How are you going to hear the one or two persons? And most of the time, those people who really have a different opinion, they don't even come out. Usually come out. So why would people not say that they believe in the same thing? Well, not that even that guy Emmanuel don't even know anything. Fulani is different from Hausa. Those happy are the Hausa already realized Fulani, which are strangers, have killed all their Hausa leaders, elders, and took over their land. And that is why you see in the north the name Hausa is now in silence. All we hear now is Fulani. Really? Okay, I didn't know if you stay in the north or if you stay in the north, but I do. There's nothing like say Baba again in the north. Everybody is feeling the heat, but they are not coming out. They don't protest. They'll say, oh, this is not it. If they see other people protesting, they will be hungry. They will tell you that say you are against Buhari. If really you are pained, you should have passed your your grievances, or let people know what you are, where you stand for, or what you stand for, or where you stand at. But we don't hear such a thing. So whatever they want to do in their region, they are free to do it. If they want the open grazing, good and fine. Nobody is going to be telling them what to do or what not to do. But you don't have right to come to other people's place and tell them, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. Somebody say something is fishy, something fishy is going down. There's sabo everywhere. Why would I not say anything about banning open grazing over the years? Hypocrites, now just wake up. It was a shame in this new dispensation. Chameleons, division of Nigeria is the only solution to these Fulani supremacies. I hope it's truly it's coming from their hearts. Whether it's coming from their hearts, so they should stay there. It's inconsequential.